Welcome to the Path to I Am podcast. This is a production by Norangel Caminantes Somos. These stories are based on Matias de Stefano's blog from 2020. You can read the originals on the page YOSOY.red. Onobichon 5. I am the Icosahedron. August. The icosahedron. It is the most aligned structure to the shape of the Earth, the reduced expression of what a sphere seeks to be, composed of 20 triangular faces, 12 nodal vertices, 30 linear edges, 5 of them towards the north, 5 of them towards the south, and 10 in the tropical zone. The icosahedron. It is the structure of the 12 mountains who ascend to the heavens in search of the stars, the centers that raise the vibration of the world. And inside, the 20 creative aspects, the fractals. Each of the 12 nodes ascends, but each of its 20 faces descends into the interior of the Earth like a mirror that reflects infinitely towards the center. Take a triangle, draw another one inside, but inverted, with their tips touching the center of each edge. Repeat this as many times as you can until it's impossible to spot the smallest one in its center. It's like an infinite mandala between the positive and the negative. If you look at him from the side, you will see the body of a tornado, of a spiral, like DNA, that gets smaller and smaller, or bigger and bigger. There lies the multi-dimensionality of the sphere, looking in its 20 directions. But maybe it's easier for you to imagine it as 20 flowers, with its harmoniously arranged petals expanding from its center. The easiest way in which a human can you understand this, it is through the 10 fingers of your hands and the 10 of your feet. There are 2 paths in the cosmos, one expansion and another of integration. In both, fractal paths are traveled. In the expansion, the 3 primary paths, they are called vibration, energy, and matter. In the integration, one is for the mind, another for emotion, and another for the body. That is to say, that when the universe arises, the vibrations will give rise to the paths of the mind that one day they will return to the center of things. The same for the other 2 paths, round trip. But each of these 3 paths they have, in turn another 3 inside. The vibration has rhythm, melody, and harmony. Energy has the positive, negative, and neutral. Matter has electron, proton, and neutron. All together, they make up one last aspect, the whole or torus, the eternity. That is to say, the creation process. It has 9 steps plus 1 that integrates them. In total 10 steps, and that's just the one way. To find 1, 9 must return to 6, and from there to 3. 3 = 6, 9, or 9 = 6, 1, 3. It is the code of creation, the basic elements of fractality and vibration, and on his return, they must return to the center. Thus the body is divided into high, wide, and deep, emotion in past, present, and future, the mind in subconscious, unconscious, and conscious. All together they unite in the totality that we call the being. 10 going and 10 returning. The 20 trinities, the 20 flowers of creation. In your hands you possess them all. Look at these. In one of your hands there are 5, the quintet of forms that you call platonic solids. Tetrahedron, cube, octahedron, dodecahedron, and icosahedron. In the other hand, you have the 5 senses: vision, taste, touch, hearing, and smell. On the feet, the 5 basic colors: yellow, red, blue, black, white, and on the other foot, the 5 sounds of the pentatonic scale, D. So the icosahedron lives in you, in your ability to create. By using art, music, biology, architecture, develop your complete being. The icosahedron is the creative potential because it connects you to the world of ideas, of infinite and fractal possibilities of creation. If you know how to use it, and you become Him, you become the Creator and the Creator. Remember, the invisible air. It becomes a verb in your voice, and the word becomes action, and the action materializes. The sound of the wind on your vocal cords, the manifestation of mind, the word made flesh. Activate the icosahedron is to activate your potential to bring heaven to earth, to become divinity. In your capacity of walking life and doing with your hands, recognize yourself one of those fractals of God. Your body must be in harmony with its environment, your soul with its story, and your mind with its thoughts. Spread to the air the wind of consciousness, the pollen of your flowers, the fruit of your creation, the seeds of your purpose. I am air. I am the icosahedron. This was a production by Norangel Caminantes Somos. You can listen to this podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and all podcasting platforms. Each episode of the podcast has a video explained by Matias de Stefano himself, summarized in English on the YouTube channel Path to I Am, and the original broadcasts on the Arsayan Foundation channel.